Hi there, everybody. Boyd back with you, and welcome to the finale of our Miami Vice Ferrari Daytona Spyder build. Well, I did it again, guys. I went ahead and finished up the model. I didn't shoot a whole lot of footage of the rest of this thing going together since the last video. I did show some details on it on our last broadcast of the model shop, guys, last Saturday night, showing the chassis and the interior tub all put together. And I was explaining there a little bit that I had to do a little bit of modifying on this to get everything to fit right. Just a note for anybody that might want to build this model out there. There's a tab on the front side of the interior bucket up by the dashboard that's molded in there that I had to shave off, and the reason I had to do that is that the tub, when you mount it into the car and get it all flush inside the body, when you drop it down onto the chassis, the whole body sits like way too high on top of this frame, so that when you looked at it from the side, you could see like a huge gap underneath of it. The frame was way down too low, and the gap above the tires to the edges of the fender openings was way too wide, and it just looked really strange like that. So I shaved that down, and then what I also had to do there is I had to lower the dash down inside the tub just a tiny little bit so it would clear the bottom of the windshield inside the body there and get it to all settle down. Another thing I had to do was the inner wheels, the tabs on the inner wheels where they meet up against the front spindles and the rear axle. When I put that on and tested that, the wheels were sitting out way too wide on the car. It made it look kind of like a goofy kind of a go-kart looking thing. And I'm not sure why they did that, but I had to shave those down, and once I did that, I was able to get the wheels tucked into the fender wells like they should be, and it looks a lot better like that. So just a couple little things you have to do, typical on a lot of models, and but as you can see, it turned out pretty nice here. Really happy with it. We got it all polished out and everything. It really looks a lot like the car did in the television series. I thought you guys might like to see it here with the boat as well. We got kind of we'll have a neat little Miami Vice display. I may build the Testarossa kit that's out there a little bit later. They have that car as well, so we'll see about that. I'll show you the engine detail here. Like I was saying, this is actually a replica of the actual car that was used in the television series, because some of you may not know that wasn't actually a real Ferrari. It was a kit car that was built off of a either a 79 or 1980 Corvette chassis and drivetrain. So you can see we've got that here. We've got the Chevrolet small block. Not sure if it's a 350. Most likely it is, but it's a nice little engine. It's got some nice detail on it, and we just kind of, like I said, went with the GM late model blue color on the block and all that, and we left all the chrome stuff kind of as is. I did a little wash on the valve covers there to make those kind of pop a little bit, but did a little wash here on the wire wheels to make the spokes pop a little bit better, and then up here on the grill and all that. So it's a great little kit, like I said, and it looks a lot like the car, and with a little bit of work you can make it turn out pretty nice, like I said. So if you guys are thinking about building one of these, it's no big deal. But you can see on the back here we got our nice exhaust system in place and everything. I was trying to show you guys the other night on the model shop, guys, show the detail in the interior here, and as I mentioned, the only decals you get with this kit are the license plates, and so there was nothing going on at all on that dash, and I wanted to spruce that up a little bit, so I kind of hand painted the numerals on the gauges, especially the tach and the speedometer, and then I did the little red indicator arrows for the needles in there, just kind of hand painted that on, and we did our carpet flocking and everything in here. I noticed that it had the black kind of tiger stripes on the seat, so I hand painted those on there, and we've got it all polished out and everything here. It's got a really nice gloss on it. I'll kind of tip it over here and show you the detail on the bottom. Not a whole lot going on there, but you can see it's got the cool Borla exhaust system on it and all that. Not a lot of detail on the chassis, but like I said, the exhaust system on this car hangs down really low, and you can see it there. It's I noticed during the watching some of the episodes when they were flying through the streets of Miami and hitting some bumps, you saw a lot of sparks coming out of from underneath of the car, and that explains that. So it's really low to the ground, but it looks pretty cool. And like I said, it's a great little kit. I'm not knocking the kit at all. Like I said, just a little bit of work, and you can make it turn out really nice. And I thought you guys, like I said, might like to see it with the boat here. And it's going to be a cool little display. I'm really glad I built both of these. Especially really love the boat kit. That was kind of a pleasant surprise when I built that, how nice that turned out. So that's going to be a wrap for our Daytona Spyder, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I apologize again. I just kind of skipped forward here a little bit. But we're going to be going to a really, really big project on the channel now. Like I mentioned, we're going to be building 2 of the 1/1400 scale Badass Models Battlestar Galactica. That's the ship from the repopped television series that was really popular. It's a huge kit. It's a beautiful kit. We've got 2 of those. We're building one for a client that's going to be battle damaged, and we're going to be doing some really cool lighting effects on that with some special control board that I got from Ralph at Tenna Controls to simulate, you know, onboard fires and some electrical shorting going on. So our client wanted to have that one built out, some damage on the armor, and we're going to be painting on all the Aztec panels on the armor and everything, and lighting up the landing bays and all that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to put that on a really nice display base. And then our good friend Jerry at HDA Model Works actually donated a second kit here to us that we're going to build up, and we're actually going to sell when we're done. And that the funds we raise from that are going to go towards our 8-foot Enterprise refit project. So I really want to say a big thank you to Jerry for doing that for us. And we're going to do basically a fleet fresh job on that one, like it looked at the beginning of the television series. Not all battle damage like our other one that we're going to build, but they're both going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to put a lot of work in. You guys will see that entire build process from start to finish. It's going to be pretty long, and we'll show you all the details of that going together and step by step what we do and everything. So that should be pretty cool, and we hope you guys will enjoy that. It'll keep you entertained for a while. And then we've got a lot of other stuff going on for the model shop guys, some different kits we're going to be working on. I've been really busy here in the shop. I'm finishing up a couple of these TOS 350s. This one here is just about finished. Everything except for the decals, the deflector dish, and the Bassard domes. But pretty much everything else is done on this, and it's going to be getting shipped out here by the end of this week. And we've got several other client builds here in the pipe. So we'll show you little tidbits on those as we go along too. Don't want to bore you with the same thing over and over like I've talked about before. I haven't been showing a lot of work on those because I've just done so much showing that already on the channel. I know you guys like seeing it, but I don't want to bore people out there with the same thing over and over, and we're just trying to keep things kind of fresh here, but we will show you little tidbits on that. So again, we had a lot of fun with the Miami Vice build. I'm really happy with this. It turned out just like I was hoping, and it's a great little kit. Both of these are great little kits. So we're going to call this one a wrap, guys. We'll see you in a few days, actually probably the beginning of next week or so, and we're going to start on the Battlestar Galactica, so we hope you'll check that out. It should be a lot of fun, and we're going to go into a lot of detail on that build for you guys, so if you're thinking about building one of those out there, you'll see how we go about it here and learn something about the kit. So until we see you next time, everybody, take care, and like we always say, happy modeling, everyone.